I'm Dustin Hansen with Graywhale Entertainment.
And I'm Zane with Graywhale and Out of Our System.
This is the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release date of 5/21, Tuesday. Got a lot of stuff. Not huge release day, but some good stuff coming out for the ladies. Well, and everyone else too. Jared Leto is back. 30 Seconds to Mars. Love, Lust, Faith plus Dreams. Beautiful. I mean, anyway, vinyl CD. You know who Jared Leto is. If you know who 30 Seconds to Mars is, you're thrilled. A new album from the Baptist Generals on Sub Pop Records. Good indie band, very good stuff. The album is called Jackleg Devotional to the Heart. Comes on CD as well. Willy Moon has a new album. CD only, we don't have the vinyl on it. Willy Moon, it is R&B slash rockabilly slash funk. It's kind of all over the place. Very interesting record. Our friends at Interscope Records are very happy about this, and come check it out. It's real good. Air Dubai on Hopeless. Apparently this is hip hop.
It's a hip hop release on Hopeless, which is actually typically a punk record label, so it's not typical, but there's been a lot of talk about it.
Typically. Georgia Ann Muldrow and Dudley Perkins, Lighthouse. This is R&B soul stuff. Very, very cool. Dudley Perkins has made a couple of great records. Check this one out if you're into in any of that like Ghostface Killer stuff and all the Delphonics, the Adrian Young, any of that kind of stuff. This would be really cool. Shannon and the Clams, members of Hunks and their Punks, Hunks and his Punks, 50s mixed with 60s washed out Beach Boys stuff. Very fun. I listened to a little bit of it today, enjoyed this record immensely. I love Hunks and his Punks, and this is actually same stuff. Zane's favorite AC/DC cover band. Just kidding. They're not an AC/DC cover band. This is Airbourne. CD only on this one as well. Black Dog Barking. It is exactly like AC/DC.
But they are from Australia, and they do sound like AC/DC. So if you're a fan of that, or if you're a fan of hard rock in general, that's your jam this week.
Okay. Zane's going to get heavy into some of the good stuff.
All right. Out this week, Daft Punk finally back with a new album, Random Access Memories. This features contributions from Pharrell, Panda Bear, some other artists. It's robot disco funk. So if that's what you're into, that's very much what this sounds like. We've got this super nice double gate fold LP package and a CD release. And as an indie-only exclusive you can only get from indie stores like us, we have Daft Punk masks for free with purchase of the album. So
Daft Punk can see you.
So there you go.
Come
get one of those. This is a metal release. It's Pale Horse Named Death. Probably haven't heard about it before, but it's because it's a side project from one of the members of Typo Negative. And that's basically the one reason why you should maybe check this out, is if you're a fan of Typo, then you should probably look into this. And we have this on CD and LP. And this is a limited edition colored vinyl press. So
cool.
That includes the CD.
Cool.
In the soul genre, we got J.C. Brooks and the Uptown Sound. This is their second album. Second album from them. This is like that neo revival soul stuff that's been coming out. It sounds a lot like 60s and 70s soul, but done modern. And it's a bunch of dudes from San Francisco, right?
Mm-hmm. And they're on, I think they're on Bloodshot Records, which is one of my favorite labels out of Chicago. They do a lot of country and alt country and rock stuff. This album is amazing. R&B.
It's great soul R&B.
CD and LP on that as well.
And the one that we're the most excited for this week is the new album from The National, Trouble Will Find Me. The National's last album, High Violet, was stellar, absolutely fantastic, and this one is no exception. It's also amazingly good.
Guest Sharon Von Etten is on it. People from Arcade Fire.
It has a lot of contributions from other amazing artists, and on August 1st this year, they'll be coming as part of the Twilight Concert Series with Sharon Van Etten, and we'll have tickets for that starting June 1st. Tickets for the individual shows are only $5, so if you'd like to go see The National or Sharon Van Etten, it's only a $5 ticket on August 1st. So we've got this in this really heavyweight, nice vinyl package, and we also have this on CD as well.
It's the champion of the week. It's fantastic. We have some reissues on vinyl this week I wanted to talk about because they're really interesting. Some of these are on CD as well. This is a band on Matador Records, a band named Come. The album's called 1111. spelled C-O-M-E for everyone that needs to know. It has a live show on the second LP and on the second disc of the CD from Vermont Stress, some show in Vermont from 10/11/92. Very cool band. Check that out. Deluxe edition re-release of Primus, Sailing the Seas of Cheese. 14-year-old Dustin, first mosh pit he ever witnessed. It scared the life out of it. Very cool. It's the deluxe edition, has a 2 CD and a DVD. There is a DVD and a Blu-ray combo coming out, but that doesn't come out till June 11th now. It's been pushed, but these are out now. Has bonus tracks for the CD only, which has a Bass Nectar remix of Here Comes the Bastards, and the DVD video has all the videos from the song, from the album. Wow, this is really interesting. And a new stereo. This is all a new stereo remix by Les Claypool. The vinyl, everyone's wanted this on vinyl for a really long time. It's been out of print forever. Now it is back, and it's the regular studio album remastered. And then there's a special deal. It's 200-gram black vinyl or yellow vinyl. It's a mystery vinyl, so whatever you buy, you're either black or yellow in there.
It's 200 grams, so it's basically a plate. So
you can serve cheese on it.
Yeah, it's thick.
Get it what I did there? Cheese?
I get it.
One of my favorite songwriters of all time. Country, wonderful. One of the best songwriters ever. Townes Van Zandt has a couple reissues out on Omnivore Records. Fat Possum reissued a bunch of his stuff in the last couple years. These are the last two we haven't had. High, Low, and In Between, and one of the best records ever, the late, great Townes Van Zandt. Awesome. Great reissues. If you know who Townes Van Zandt is, you will love him. If you don't, go find him because he's great. And then last but not least, for reissues this year, vinyl only. Weighs 65 pounds. The 25th anniversary of Public Enemy. Vinyl collection, limited edition box set, the complete Def Jam studio album, 6 albums, 9 12-inch LPs in here. Has everything. It's got Yellow Bum Rush the Show, It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, Fear of a Black Planet, Apocalypse 91, The Enemy Strikes Back, Muse, Sick in Our Message, and He Got Game, the He Got Game soundtrack, if you ever saw that movie. Spike Lee and Ray Allen is Jesus, the Jesus of basketball. This thing is awesome. These big collections have been coming out. They're expensive, but they're very, very cool. So a few of our stores did get these. If you're interested, come see us quickly, and we'll get you hooked up with every bit of Public Enemy you could ever need. Now we're going to talk about movies. There's a lot coming out. There's a couple first time ever on Blu-ray. People are very excited about these. Studio Ghibli movies. Was it Miyazaki that does all these?
Yeah.
My Neighbor Totoro.
And Howl's Moving Castle. These are both the amazing, the awesome American versions that have the A-lister voice talent and all that. First time on Blu-ray for these two. They've been going through and re-releasing everything on Blu-ray. These are the two that are coming out now. There's more down the pipe. And if you're a fan of these, anything like Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke or all those, they're all being released or have been released on Blu-ray.
And as a note, with these coming out as well, we did stock every other one on DVD and Blu-ray at all of our locations. So
everything that's out currently, you can get at Graywhale for anything Studio Ghibli.
Yeah, come get them. A Criterion reissue, Criterion Blu-ray and DVD. It's medium cool. It's a Haskell Wexler movie from 1969. I don't even know how to describe it. It's weird. It's interesting.
It's about the 60s.
It's Criterion Blu-ray. So if you know what it is, you'll love this stuff. Beautiful Creatures. These all come on. Just showing you the Blu-rays. We have all these on Blu-ray and DVD as well. But this is Beautiful Creatures. Twilight's forbidden love story with the enthralling storytelling of the Hunger Games, says Rachel Chang from J14 magazine.
If you're a fan of Twilight, this is...
It's like Witches. This is a book series that a lot of young girls love.
Teen paranormal romance.
Love it. Parker, starring Jason Statham, Jennifer Lopez, and the Cookie Monster. I mean Nick Nolte. Parker's one of my favorite characters from all fiction. I haven't seen this movie. I don't want to say anything good or bad about it. Parker was not British, but who knows? Side effects.
This actually stars Rooney Mara from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It has Jude Law, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and Channing Tatum as well. It's about a woman who goes to get treated for mental illness, takes a prescription. The prescription has some wacky side effects that may or may not have turned her into a killer. It's a psychological drama by Steven Soderbergh.
Yep.
So it's going to be very pretty looking, and it has a lot of talent crammed into one movie, and it was actually very, very well reviewed. So that's worth checking out.
Speaking of well reviewed, The Last Stand starring Arnold Schwarzenegger and Johnny Knoxville, and Stand Up Guys starring Christopher Walken, Al Pacino, and that guy.
Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin. Everyone knows him. He's now officially the Little Miss Sunshine guy.
That guy.
That's what everyone says. So anyway, these are out.
Yeah. Schwarzenegger's return to film.
And he shoots guns. Weird. Horror anthology, The ABCs of Death. It's 26 directors, each given a different letter of the alphabet to do a short film, and this is a anthology of all 26 short films by 26 different horror directors, and it's crazy. It ranges from the silly to the absolutely terrible, morbid, disgusting on the scale. So it's worth checking out if you're into horror films in general, like at all, basically. And if you're just into interesting film in general, it's 26 directors working on one film. So Magnet's releasing. It's on Magnet, which is interesting. Magnolia Pictures helped produce it, and it's on Draft House Films, which is, if you're familiar with the Alamo Draft House, started in Austin, Texas, now spreading out across the country. And they did that Miami movie you guys all know.
Oh, Miami Connection, yeah.
Yeah.
They've started re-releasing old cult classic or destined to be cult classic movies from the 80s, done with new artwork, restored on Blu-ray as best as they can, given the source material. And that's really cool stuff to start looking out for. Miami Connection's one of them. And this is also released by Alamo, or by Draft House.
Yeah, Draft House, not Alamo. And last but not least, True Blood, Season 5. I can't believe this show's been on that long.
Season 6 starts soon.
Yeah. Blu-ray, DVD. We got actually on sale pricing, so we're pretty competitive on this. So if you come in and pick it up, you're not going to be paying much more than you would on Amazon, which is good.
If you buy the Blu-ray package, you get Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, like everything in one box set. So it's worth picking up.
Oh, True Blood. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for shopping with us, and remember, you can follow Graywhale on Twitter and Instagram at GraywhaleSLC. Follow us for all updates on this stuff and all the great reissues we get all the time. There's still a lot of other stuff we can't always talk about, so follow us there.
And remember to check out the Out of Our System podcast at outofoursystem.com, where we talk about pop culture in general, which includes all the stuff that we just mentioned.
And Daft Punk says, don't be a dick and shop local.